Pleased to meet you. Hope you guess my name.
Hey everyone, this is David, Outlaw News Now. This is an update to the video I did on the Hennepin Co Courthouse shooting. The guy was shot in the interview room by a couple of deputies. This should get you updated a little bit. Thank you.
Information we've uncovered about the young man who was shot by police officers yesterday inside Minneapolis City Hall.
The Bureau of Criminal Apprehension identifies him as 18-year-old Marcus Fisher of Minneapolis. Fisher's family says he is in critical condition at Hennepin County Medical Center and that he might need more surgery. Jay Coles tells us about the initial crime that Fisher was being questioned for.
Yeah, Kevin, sources tell me Marcus Fisher was brought in to be questioned about a shooting which happened last week in northeast Minneapolis and ended in Ham Lake. Sources say police think Fisher is the shooter in that case and that he had confessed to it just before he took out a knife and started stabbing himself. I talked with Eric Fisher, Marcus's father, at their home tonight, and Dad tells me he thinks police went too far.
They claim that they had to shoot my son before he killed himself.
Eric Fisher tells me he's still trying to understand why police shot his son, even if Marcus Fisher was stabbing himself.
Why not tase him? So then she said the sergeant claims that they did tase him and it didn't work, so they had to shoot him to save his life. I find that to be BS.
Sources tell me Marcus Fisher was brought into the police department by detectives as the prime suspect in a shooting that started in northeast Minneapolis but ended in Ham Lake. That shooting was originally reported last Wednesday to police as a road rage incident with one man shot in the chest on Highway 65 in Anoka County. But investigators later said that story was false, and sources tell me they were focused on Marcus Fisher as being the possible shooter after a bad drug deal. An unidentified man was shot but is expected to survive, and two men were taken into custody in connection with that shooting. But sources tell me investigators think Marcus Fisher is the one who pulled the trigger. His dad tells me his son was being questioned about that incident and that police had also searched their home.
That's puzzling too. I have no idea why they would raid my house.
Eric Fisher says his son might lose motion in his right hand and he might need more surgery to repair injuries to his neck as well. So far, Fisher has not been charged in the northeast Minneapolis shooting. He's not been charged in the City Hall incident either. Kevin?
Thank you, Jay.